A desperate Hugh Jackman hopped into a random stranger's car in order to escape a throng of screaming fans in New York City this week. In footage obtained by DailyMail.com, Hugh Jackman was seen emerging from Radio City Music Hall, where he will play his From New York with Love concert Friday. He was immediately confronted by a crowd of admirers shrieking with delight and asking for autographs, and he amiably complied, grinning and chatting with them. Eventually, he said, "Thank you," and extricated himself from the mass of people, walking briskly down the sidewalk in an apparent attempt to make a quick exit. Even by that point, the X-Men superstar was unable to avoid over-enthusiastic admirers scampering up to him and demanding photos, which he agreed to take, though his smile began to tighten and he kept walking as he posed. In the end, his only way out was to wave down a strange man's car and say, "How you doing, brother? Where you going?" before sliding rapidly into the back seat. On the personal front, a source claimed earlier this year that Hugh hopes to marry his girlfriend and former Broadway co-star Sutton Foster. Sutton and Hugh starred in a Broadway revival of The Music Man together throughout 2022 and were rumored to have conducted an extramarital affair that led to his split from his wife, Deborra-Lee Furness, in September 2023. Meanwhile, Sutton filed for divorce from her husband, Ocean's 11 screenwriter Ted Griffin, in October 2024 after 10 years of marriage. Last month, after officially filing for divorce, Deborra-Lee gave an exclusive statement to DailyMail.com in which she took an unmistakable swipe at her estranged husband. "My heart and compassion goes out to everyone who has traversed the traumatic journey of betrayal," she said. "It's a profound wound that cuts deep. However, I believe in a higher power and that God/the universe, whatever you relate to as your guidance, is always working for us." Deborra-Lee noted that the one thing she learned was that none of this is personal and that we are all on our individual journeys, and I believe that the relationships in our lives are not random. Sutton and Hugh went public as a couple this January, and it has since been claimed that he intends to marry her once his divorce is finalized.